Are there not better tools? I will work. Yes. I will do what I must. I will work. Ow! Okay, I will work. I will work. What do you want with me? I'm just a peasant. I am finished with the building. I will work. I will go. What do you want with me? I will work. I will work. Cannot we live in peace? I will obey. Do not hurt me. I will work. I am finished with the building. There's not enough room for that enemy. I will work. Cannot we live in peace? I will work. I will try to hurry. I will obey.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Are there not better tools? Yes. I will do the best I can. What do you want with me?
Be on watch for the
I will
enemy.
try to hurry. Yes.
War.
What do you want with me? Are there not better tools? I'm hungry. This is hard
Be on
work.
watch for the enemy.
Building construction has been completed. Cannot we live in peace? Are there not better tools? I will do what I must. I will obey. I will try to hurry. I am finished with the building. Building construction has been completed. I'm just a peasant. I will do what I must. What do you want with the building? I'm just a peasant. Construction has been
Upgrade complete.
Yes, I will work. Are there not better tools? Building construction has been completed. I'm hard to work. Does it have to be so far? I will work. I will work. I will work. I will work.
A warrior is born.
I will work. I will work. I'm just a peasant. I will try to
GLA radar services.
Our way is let's fight. Prepare to
Scorpion
fight.
rocket installed,
Be on
sir.
watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Warrior is born.
Be on watch for
Building
the
belongs to
enemy.
us.
Do
The
not
building
hurt
belongs
us.
to us now.
I am finished. I'm just a peasant.
We will not
Be on
be
watch for the enemy.
Yes. I'm just a peasant.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Well done, General. You have reached a higher
Let's
rank.
fight. We will not be oppressed. Let's fight. We will not be oppressed.
Be on watch
Well
for
done,
the
General.
enemy.
You have reached a higher rank.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Well done, General. You have reached a
Cannot we
higher
live in
rank.
peace?
Be on watch
will
for
be
the
the
enemy.
best
Belongs
I
to
can.
us now. The building belongs
Do
to
not
us
hurt
now.
me. This is
A
hard
warrior has
work.
fallen.
Okay, I will
The
go.
building belongs to us now.
Hammer is heavy.
Well done, General. You have reached a higher rank.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the
A
enemy.
warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy.
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the
Do
enemy.
not hurt me, if that is what you want.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Roger. Poised to strike.
A warrior has fallen.
Poised to strike.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
A warrior has fallen.
Send them running. Something from the massive Scud launcher. Poised to strike.
A warrior has fallen. A warrior has fallen.
We will not be oppressed. The higher order
Construction
shall
has
reign.
been completed. Our work is completed. I'm hungry. Our work is completed. This is hard work. Construction has been completed. If that is what you want. Okay, I will work. Do not hurt me. I will do the best I will obey. This hammer is heavy. What do you want with me?
The building belongs to us. We are
Hard
captured.
work.
be
Our
oppressed.
courage will be seen by all. The higher order shall reign.
A warrior has fallen.
Do not hurt me.
Be careful.
I will
We
do
have
the best I
spotted a
can.
nuclear missile
Thank
silo.
you for the new shoes. Cannot we live in peace?
The building belongs to us now.
This hammer is heavy.
A warrior has fallen.
I will work. Yes. There's not enough room for that building. I'm just a peasant.
The building belongs to
I
us
can't
now.
build there. This is hard work. Building construction has There's not enough room for that building.
No cost is too great. Our way is through. Let's fight. Our courage will be
The
seen by all.
building construction has what do you want with me?
The junk repair
I
upgrade has
can't
been
build
installed.
there. Do not hurt me. Building construction
Our Jarman
has been
kelp
I
has
am
been seen
finished
by
with
the
I will
enemy.
Try to hurry. I will do the best I can.
The building belongs to us now. The building belongs to
Finished
us
with the
now.
building. What do you want with me? If that is what I will obey. I will do what I must. Building construction has been completed. It's a lot of work. Ow! Okay, I'm just a peasant.
I'll puncture the next thing that
If that is what you want. Hungry.
I'll puncture the
This
next
hammer is heavy. Okay, I will work.
We are upgrading to armor piercing bullets.
I will do the best I can.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
No cost is too great. Take us to glory.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
It's a lot of work.
I'll puncture the next thing. I'll puncture the next thing.
What do you want?
Our Jarman kelp has been
Are
seen
there
by
not
the enemy.
better
Puncture
tools?
the next thing that moves. I'll puncture the next thing. Four on the floor. I'll puncture the next thing. I'll puncture the next thing that moves. I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
I am finished with the building. I will obey.
We have AP rockets
Puncture
now.
the next thing that moves.
Our Jarman
just a
kelp
peasant.
has been seen by the
Are
enemy.
there not better tools?
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
There are no more supplies.
A warrior has fallen.
Puncture the next thing.
Scud launcher poised to strike. Sweet ascension of doom.
We have more
We
rocket
cannot
ammo
use our scuds to. Our Jarman kelp has been seen by the enemy.
Look at my beautiful weapon. Send them running.
Puncture the next thing that moves.
It's a lot of work.
A warrior has fallen.
The building.
Launching Scudstone.
I cannot see any more supplies.
Our Jarman kelp has been seen by the enemy.
My time is empty.
Lurking eyes at your disposal.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war.
A warrior has fallen.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready
Go.
Ready for war. Ready for ready for war. Ready
Don't
for
get on
war.
my bad side.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for ready for war. Ready for ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for ready for war. Ready for ready for war.
We can now use our Scudstone. Our Jarman Kell has been seen by the enemy.
Quad cannon. Yes. Quad cannon. Going. Don't push me. What? I'll get there. Don't get on my back. Quad
We
cannon.
can now use our Scudstone.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Lurking eyes at your disposal.
Be careful. We have spotted a nuclear missile silo.
Ready for war. 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 Ready for war.
Cannot we live in peace? What do you want with me? I'm just a peasant.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for
Prepare to fight.
Ready for war.
Our land must be preserved.
Be careful. We have spotted a nuclear missile silo. Launching Scudstone.
Don't push me. Don't get on my quad cannon.
Our Jarman Kell has been seen by the enemy.
Do not hurt me.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war.
I will obey. My hands have splinters.
Ready for war. 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 Ready for war.
Lurking eyes at your disposal. Lurking eyes at your disposal.
We can now use our Scudstone.
Be on watch for the enemy! 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 Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
I'll see my
Water is
horse.
gone. We can now use our skills to
the enemy. Be on watch for 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 watch for the enemy. Be on 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 watch for the enemy.
Where are we going next?
Be on watch for the enemy.
No cost! It's too great!
Be on watch for the enemy.
Guarding the GLA underground!
Come along with
Be on
us.
watch for the enemy. Be on 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 watch for the enemy.
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch
The
for the
higher
enemy.
order shall reign!
Be on watch for the enemy.
Our courage will be seen by
Be on
all!
watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for
Guarding the
the
GLA
enemy.
underground!
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Watch your step!
Be on watch
The
for the
tunnels will
enemy. Be on
protect
watch
us!
for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the
We can
enemy.
now
Be on
use
watch
our
for the
scouts.
enemy. Be on watch for
I
the
sense
enemy.
danger
Be
maybe
on
near.
watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
I
Be on
will
watch for
obey.
the enemy. Be on watch for 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 the enemy.
Danger maybe near!
A warrior has fallen.
We must be careful! The tunnels will protect us! The enemy may be near!
Be on watch for the enemy.
Guarding the GLA underground!
Be on watch for the enemy. 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 Be on watch for the enemy.
Okay, now, where are we going next? We'll get there
The
soon
tunnels
enough.
will protect us!
You there, come along with us.
We have no time to waste! We have no time to waste!
Let's go now. We'll get there soon enough. Hey, be careful with your boat. Let's go now, We'll get there soon enough. Ah, yes.
A warrior has fallen.
Scud Lodger, poised to strike my beautiful weapon. Their tragedy will come. Something for the masses. Scud Lodger, poised to strike. We'll send them running. Scud Lodger, poised to strike. We'll send them running.
I We will sense not be danger maybe oppressed. near! One must be preserved!
Watch
Our
your step.
courage will be seen by all!
Their tragedy will come.
Launching Scudstone. A warrior has fallen.
Ready for war! Ready for war!
Scud Lodger, poised to strike.
Ready for war! 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 Ready I for sense war. danger Ready maybe near!
A warrior has fallen.
Ready for war! Ready for war! Ready for war! Ready for war!
Launching Scudstone.
Ready for war! Ready for war! Ready for war! Ready for for war.
A warrior has fallen.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war.
Seen by
all. The GLA underground. Prepare to fight. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Watch for the enemy.
A warrior has fallen.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war.
Be on watch for the enemy. Watch for the enemy.
Ready for war. Ready for ready for ready for war. Ready for war.
A warrior has fallen.
For the enemy. Watch for the enemy.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war.
Okay, over there to fight.
A warrior has fallen.
Overtake them! Get them! Get them now!
A warrior has fallen.
Prepare to fight! Guarding the GLA underground! Watch your step! Over there! Overtake them!
A warrior has fallen.
We will not begin them! Don't let them get away!
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy! For the enemy!
The way is clear.
The enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Enemy! On watch for the enemy!
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! The enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Danger! Be on watch for the enemy! 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 Be on watch for the enemy! Enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! 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 Be on watch for the enemy! Enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Enemy! On watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Enemy! On watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Enemy! On watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Enemy! On watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! The enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Take out the enemy! On watch for the enemy! Be on watch
We can now use our skirt stop.
Be on watch for the enemy! Enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! On watch for the enemy!
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy! 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 Be on watch for
We
the
can
enemy!
now use our skirt stop.
Enemy! Be on watch for the 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 enemy! Guarding the GLA underground! Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Be on watch for the enemy! Danger me near! Be on watch for the enemy! 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 Guarding the GLA underground! Be on watch for the enemy! Enemy! Be on watch for the 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 enemy! Ready yourself for the enemy! Be on watch 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 for the enemy!
Ready for war. 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 Ready for
Guarding the GLA underground.
Ready for war.
Quick, ready yourself.
Prepare to fight. Ready for war. Ready for war.
Guarding the GLA underground. The tunnels will protect us. Quick, ready yourself.
A warrior has fallen.
I sense danger may be near. The enemy may be near. Too great.
The higher order will not surrender. Ready for war. Ready for war.
A warrior has fallen.
Ready for war. 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 Will not be afraid. Ready for war.
A warrior has fallen.
The tunnels will protect us.
No cost is too great.
Launching Scudstorm.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war.
Must be preserved. Watch your step.
Will not be
A
afraid.
warrior has fallen.
Attacking war. Ready for war. Yes, I go. I go. Ready for war. Ready for war.
The tunnels will protect us.
Prepare to fight. Ready for
I sense danger may be near. They are getting close.
A warrior has fallen.
Before they attack us.
no cost is too great. Prepare to
The
fight.
GLA underground.
Ready for war. 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 Ready for war.
A warrior has fallen.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for
A
war.
warrior has fallen.
Ready yourself. Getting close. There they are. The enemy defends our home. Get them. Get them now.
Ready for war.
Attack before they attack us. The enemy may be near. Too great. The
A
enemy
warrior has fallen.
The tunnels will protect us. The enemy watch for the enemy. Defend our home. The enemy may be near. The enemy. Must be careful.
A warrior has fallen.
Over there. Courage in the GLA underground. The enemy must be careful. The enemy. Attack before they attack us.
A warrior has fallen.
There they are. Attack before they attack us.
The higher order is underground.
Stay close to safety.
Our courage will be seen by all.
A warrior has fallen.
Danger. They are getting close. Okay, over there.
Will not be oppressed.
A warrior has
Must be
fallen.
preserved. Don't let them get away. They are getting close. Don't let them get away.
Our courage will be seen by all.
Guarding the GLA
A
underground.
warrior has fallen.
Get them! Get them now! Attack before they attack us! Watch your step! They are getting close! Over there! Defend our
A
home!
warrior has fallen.
I'm alone, careful! Defend our home! I'm alone! Overtake us! Okay, over there! You must be careful! Watch your step! Don't let them get away! Stay close to safety! The tunnels will protect us!
Let's fight.
Shh!
The
I
higher
sense danger
order
may be
shall
near.
reign.
The tunnels will protect us! Let's get in there! Shh! I sense danger may be near. The GLA underground must be preserved! Guarding the GLA underground! Let's get in there!
We can now use our Scudstorm.
Our courage will be seen by all.
Guarding the GLA
We
underground.
will not be oppressed.
Shh! I sense danger may be near. Our land must be
Warrior
preserved.
has fallen.
They are getting close. Get them! Get them now! There
A
they are!
warrior has fallen.
The enemy may be near.
Our courage will be seen by all. One path to
Guarding the GLA underground.
A warrior has fallen.
The way is clear. I sense danger may be near. Stay close to safety. Watch your step.
A warrior has fallen.
Underground.
one path to free.
Over there. Stay close to safety.
Higher orders shall reign.
A warrior has fallen.
Our courage will be seen by all.
Guarding the GLA
Warrior has
underground.
fallen.
Be oppressed. Prepare to fight.
Attack before they attack us. They are getting close. Get them! Get them now! Watch your step. Guarding the
Look
GLA
out!
underground.
It is too much.
I sense danger moving near. Attack before they attack us. Stay close to safety. They are getting close.
We are
Launching
victorious.
scans.